Yes. And then for this round, in this current session, we will be dealing with SDG 6, target 6, so which is the SDG on clean water and sanitization. So we are basically focusing on protecting and restoring water-related ecosystems, including mountains, forests, wetlands, rivers, aquifers, and lakes. So I guess that's it on SDGs. Earlier on, we sent out our onboarding emails that we're supposed to help with the registration, but I am going to run through the whole process again just for clarification. So as mentioned in these emails, we moved from Edmodo to TIG-Ed, and there are a few steps to be followed. So if you look at the screen right now, sorry, excuse me, for you to be able to join TIG-Ed, you're supposed to in the beginning, well, you're required to join as a student. We should take note of that. You're required to join as a student. So you click on the link on point 1 right here, if you can see it, which says HTTPS, yes, going on forward. So when you click on this link, it will automatically take you to the sign up page. And when you get to the sign up page, you're going to need to put in a student registration code, which is the one that's put here, which says SDG target 6.6. Yes, and when you're done with that, after typing in the code, you're going to have to complete your profile so that we get to know a little bit about you. Then please be sure not to include your last name, but only the initial, e.g. as the example that's put up in here, Shannon, which is the first name, then S, which is the initial for the surname. And then as you're directed to the main page, please refer to the latest announcements section for the next steps. Then if you want to see your assigned country or your cohort, which we can also call a class, you are required to click here where it says please click here. When you click here, you will be automatically taken to the country assignment spreadsheet, which has the code number that you the code that you belong to and the country that you're supposed to represent. I hope that is clear. Can you please move on to the next point, PowerPoint? Yes, yes, thank you. And I talked about this earlier on about you joining and using your first name and only putting in the initial for your surname. You are also required to upload your assigned country's flag as your profile. I hope that's clear. It might take a few minutes, but please be patient on that one. It's very important. Then you are supposed to put yourself on our MUN impact community maps. You can get this on the left side sorry, yes, you are supposed to join in our MUN impact community map, and this is found on the left section of the maps on TIG-Ed platform. Then as mentioned on the boarding email, you are, yes, as mentioned on the onboarding email, you are supposed to, this can be found on the discussion section. This is where you find your code class that you belong to. And yes, this is on the discussion section. So you are, important to note, you're only supposed to post in the code section that you belong into. So let's say you're in code 2, you're only supposed to post assignments or yes, anything in code 2. You can't post in code 1 when you belong in code 2. I hope that's clear. Then your assignments will be posted in codes and you'll be assigned on the section that's on the left. Everything is like found on the left when you open your TIG-Ed platform. So to submit your assignments, you're supposed to post on the reply section of the thread that the assignment would have been posted on. Yes. Moving on. I hope I'm not moving too fast for everyone. Then any announcements will be posted on this main page. When you open your TIG-Ed platform, you find that any announcement will be posted on the main page where it's written announcement section. Yes, and then moving on, sorry, yes, moving on important to note, you're required to get, I said you're supposed to post only on your code section. Then another important thing is that unlike Edmodo, you will not receive notifications for any new post or messages. So it is your responsibility as a delegate to check on the TIG ad consistently, because we don't receive notifications. So you're supposed to consistently check on whether people would have posted something or you have a new message on that. Yes, on anything that would have been posted. Please, Shannon, move on to the next one. Yes, the TIG Ed guide. We had sent this as part of your onboarding email. So if you click on link that's posted in that email, you can access this TIG Ed guide. Shannon, do you mind opening the guide for me, please? Yes.
So just to recap a little bit, so this is just the actual image of the TIG Ed guide. So the guide itself can be found in the actual email which was sent out. We will also post this guide as well on TIG Ed as well in your respective cohorts.
Yes.
So thank you, Shana. So I'll take over from this point. So I'm just going to go over the overview of the round and how exactly we are going to be moving forward in MUN at home, especially using TIG Ed. So as you can see, we are now in week 1. We are going through the introductions to the SDGs and to MUN at home. So if you've already gone on to TIG Ed, you'll see that there's a new thread, a new post, which has been made this morning, which is talking about the SDGs, or the Sustainable Development Goals, as Shana mentioned and explained earlier. So this is where this is the main focus of MUN at home. It is the foundation of not only MUN at home, but also MUN Impact. If you don't know what the SDGs are, this assignment is the one to actually get yourself familiar to the SDGs and how we incorporate them in our daily lives. Week 2 moves on to country research. As you're all aware, we've all been assigned a country, which can be found on the email which was sent out earlier. Once you're looking at your country, the most important aspect is understanding every part of your country, especially if this is a country you're not familiar with. Understanding of your country is very important because it's key to understand the beliefs, the ideas, and the ideology behind your country and its specific view towards this current round's SDG, which is SDG 6. We then move on to week 3, which is your policy statement and your opening speech. Your policy statement is more of a statement made by your country. It shares the views and the opinions that your country has on the specific issue of the round. So in this case, it will be SDG 6. And then we all tie it up with week 4, which is your resolution. This is where you combine all your week's work, all the work from over the weeks into your solution. This is a solution towards the issue, which forms the material for your debate. Now, I've gone through this in a very brief manner, but obviously, please don't worry. We will get to all of these weeks in due time, and you will be provided with lots of information and lots of resources. Moving on, as you can all see right now on TIG Ed, you can see your mentors. So your mentors are the ones who have the MUN at home logo as their profile picture. These are experienced high school students who are there to help you and guide you through your MUN at home journey, as well as to help you in figuring out what MUN is and figuring out what exactly you need to do and how you can improve your experience. A very common question is, do you get badges in MUN at home? Unlike other MUN conferences, we don't give out certificates, we do give out badges. We give out badges based on the fact that if you have completed all the mandatory assignments that I mentioned in my previous slide, you will receive a badge. You will get more information on this in due course. So we will be giving you out the specific information of what badges, what assignments you need to complete in order to receive a badge. I know we're going a little bit quick, but don't worry, this is more of a brief understanding. We will provide you a lot more detailed information in due course, and we'll be giving you all the information you require for the round. Now, this is a very important aspect, not only in MUN at home, but in any conference or any school, any environment that you will be going in, is the issue of plagiarism. If you're not aware what plagiarism is the practice of using someone else's work or copying someone else's work and passing it off as your own. A very easy and very ideal example is when you go onto the internet and you find an article, you directly copy paste a paragraph or a couple of paragraphs and you submit the work. The reason why plagiarism is not ideal is because you do not learn anything from plagiarism. When you take in something from plagiarism, you're just directly copying and pasting. It does not show us that you comprehend the information or that you've completely understood the information, or you've not taken it in, and using anything in your own words helps you to cater it towards your own learning, towards your own vocabulary, your own learning, your own style. It helps you understand the issue as a hand in a better manner. Now, plagiarism is a very serious issue, and if there is plagiarism found, there will be consequences, so please do keep that in mind. If you are unaware or you're not sure if anything is being plagiarized, just keep things short and always have it in your own words. There are lots of plagiarism checkers out online. You can find them anywhere in Google. You can help use those to find any sort of plagiarism, and it can show you where the plagiarism has been made. You can use this as an indication when it comes to your work. But once again, please do not plagiarize. We will be going through all your work with plagiarism checkers, so please be aware about this. Here at MUN at Home, we take privacy very seriously, so please do not share any external links or personal information. We try and aim to have all the students in our MUN at Home community. We try to maintain their safety of their privacy and make sure that everyone's identities and privacies are kept secure. So please do not share any personal information, for example, to LinkedIn invites, social media handles, Instagram, Snapchat, etc., any WhatsApp invites. All communication should please happen on TIG-Ed. As you're aware, you can now message delegates over TIG-Ed, and you can also message any teachers or mentors as well on the message option on TIG-Ed. If you want to share any external links or information such as surveys or anything else, anything outside of MUN at Home or MUN Impact, please message a teacher on TIG. Please excuse me, that's a typo. Please message your teacher on TIG and they'll let you know if this is possible. Please not post anything without anyone's permission. If this post does take place, we will take it down and there will be consequences. So please be careful about privacy as well. We're trying to make sure that we keep everyone's privacy our top priority. There's 3 ways that you can contact us. If you have any issues whatsoever, any concerns, questions, issues with TIG-Ed, anything you don't understand, if there's anything you don't understand about the course, please make sure to message your mentors. These are the ones, your high school experienced mentors who are there on TIG-Ed. They're here to help you and provide guidance. You can find them on TIG-Ed. You can message them using the message option, or you can message them in the cohort threads. It's really up to you. How would you like to do that? If you have any questions from myself or Shana, any concerns with any technical concerns or any other concerns, you can send us a message on TIG-Ed in the same exact format, or you can also send us emails. So I've listed our emails here. This is the MUN Impact info account. You may send an email there, or you can send an email to myself or to Shana, either one of us, and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much. Does anybody have any questions?
Thank you, Shannon. A big round of applause for Shannon, virtual round of applause for Shannon and Shana for the brilliant work on the orientation as usual. With that, anyone has any questions? I see there were some questions on the chat, so let's just take those up. Any questions you want to ask, and if not put them on the chat yet, please feel free to unmute yourself and go ahead with your question. Yes, Kabir.
I'm Kabir Jaising, and I'm from India, but I'm representing Singapore. But I don't have an appointed teacher. I had many doubts, but I don't know who to ask.
Oh, so you can always approach your mentors. So if there are academic concerns that